Hey YouTube, we're back again, and today we're showing off the 4th format in Vanguard, the Legion format. For all of you dub people who wants to dub anime, you're pretty much gonna have no idea what this is, except maybe like a little bit in the G era.
Yeah, but in G era they introduced it like once, but then again you won't know jack.
Yeah, because unfortunately the Legion season never got brought into the dubs.
By the way, hi guys, this is Antonio, or Cougar49 or Antonio.
Yeah, he's back again because people liked him. But yeah, if you want to really see more on Legion as far as the anime goes, just go watch sub. That's pretty much the easiest way to find out. Okay, so moving on to what we're working on today. Today we're going to be showing off the Legion format. So as you can see, I have my field set up and my drop zone set up, so everything's perfect. So we're going to cover a couple different things. One, the conditions to legioning, how to legion, what you have to do to legion, blah blah blah. Okay, so first things first. One, your opponent has to be a grade 3. So if you go first and you get a grade 3 and your opponent's at a grade 2, you cannot legion no matter what the hell you do until their next turn and they get to a grade 3. Unless they're grade stuck or they're just being pricks and don't want to get into the grade 3.
Or by what my friends call pancreas cancer.
Exactly. The second thing, the second condition that needs to be done is to have at least 4 cards in your drop zone. Because when you legion, you have to return 4 cards from your drop zone back into your deck.
No more, no less.
No more, no less. Now, for some people that might be wondering, oh, what if I'm returning, like what if I don't have my mate in my deck but he's in my drop zone? Can I do it like that? Yes, you can, because the search effect comes first.
No, the return 4 effect comes first, then the search.
Yeah, that thing.
If the search was first, then you wouldn't be able to do it.
Exactly. Yeah, the return goes first, then search, and then legion. Bing,
and if
bing.
you were to return 4 and you have no targets at all in order to get your mate, then you just miss legioned and you can never perform it again until you write a new grade 3 that has legion on it to perform again.
Pretty much. Now, as far as Legion goes, comparing to Limit Break from yesterday's episode, Legion is a more of an early game mechanic, while Limit Break tends to be more so late game. So if you're picking which one you'd rather go with, I say go Legion, more so because now it tends to be the bigger hitter, it tends to just get things done a little bit quicker. Well, Limit Break, you need to kind of get yourself to 4 damage or have the Enabler, but Enablers weren't brought in until the Legion era, so you're kind of just go with Legion. Now, for Legion, you're going to notice a couple things. That there's going to be monsters that have abilities that require you to be in Legion or for them to be called while you're in Legion. For example, we have Total Force Seeker Lucrinus. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm going with that. Lucrinus? Okay. For the turn that your Vanguard performed Legion. So that means if he's out and you just perform Legion that turn, you get his ability. But then we can go to Flail Seeker Hasbro. I'm calling him Hasbro like the toy company. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, if your Vanguard is in Legion, so that means your Vanguard has to be in Legion when you call him in order to get that +4 effect. Now, just another thing we're going to go over real quick. Your Sentinels, your Perfect Guards, and your Quintet Walls. Now, Quintet Walls is another mechanic that was introduced in the Limit Break format, but was really brought more into popularity in Legion format because it helps so much more in the Legion format. Because one, you gotta have that drop zone. If you don't have that 4 cards in drop zone, you're not gonna Legion. So Quintet Wall, what does it's Counterblast 1. I will put you back to my hand so you can see what it does.
When the unit is placed from your hand to the Guardian Circle, you may use Counterblast 1. Take a top 5 press from your deck, place them into the Guardian Circle in rest position.
Alright, so right here.
Wow, that is the worst Quintet Wall you had ever.
I'm pretty sure I didn't shuffle my deck, so that's probably why.
Okay.
But pretty much, so say So right now, my total shield is 5,000. But typically it would add all together, all 5 cards, shield that you get called from the top of your deck. And on top of that, if that is not enough, if you have the cards in hand to do so, you can call even more to guard. So you're not limited to just the quintet wall. You can add more to it. Now, there's also perfect guards. The reason why I'm bringing up perfect guards in the Legion format is because in the Legion format, all the perfect guards and quintet walls that were brought to in the newer sets are no longer clan restricted. Clan restricted being, like, if you see on Flash Shield Assault, for example, she says that you must discard a Royal Paladin card from your hand.
If a Royal Paladin unit is being attacked, you may discard, put this unit on the Vanguard circle from your hand, discard a Royal Paladin card, and then you may load the attack. For the battle of the hand, by the way.
A lot of the reason this is happening is because now there's a lot of clans that are mixing. There's a lot of decks that are mixing clans, so for example, Link Joker Glendios or MLB. If you have to ride that Blaster Dark, or if you got that have a random reversed unit from another clan, it's kind of screwing you over if you can't guard. So they made these I'm gonna call them vanilla perfect guards, just because they're not clan restricted.
No, but they do have a set subtype or subclan,
right,
or whatever, for a special kind of list. Another thing is like for now you could have like next 25 days or 24 days, whatever. You can have like mixed clans, and then once the 30th of March hits, we're pretty much hit with either extreme fight or extreme clan fighting or clan fight. So yeah, clan fighting is just restriction of all clans must be the one clan. The whole deck must be the one clan, except if you're playing an MLB deck, you can only run 4 Magic Sealer. You can only run 4 Black Starks, and if you're running a Glendios deck, you can only run reverse cards. Rebirth counts in reverse.
Exactly. So now we've got that little tidbit out the way. So now what we're going to do is we're going to perform Legion. Performing Legion is pretty fast and easy. So return 4 cards to the bottom of my deck. Let's just return these top 4. Since we're doing a test run, I'm not exactly caring too much on what I returned. So let's open my deck and let's find my mate. I'm gonna use this Blaster Blade Seeker.
No.
Yep, I know. Legion. So the Legion, this is a thing that I've seen a lot of people do that pisses me off. When you are in Legion, you have 11,000 power, except in battle phase. In battle phase, that is the only time you actually get that 20k. You are no longer at 20k or 21k if you're, or 22 if you're running the Revival Legions, which is something we will discuss in a later video. But you're only at that 20k or 20, 21, or 22k in your own battle phase, and that's it. On your opponent's phase, at your end phase, main phase, red phase, there, etc., etc., you are at 11k. So I don't want to see no players going, no, I'm at 20k, you can't attack my Vanguard, you don't have enough, you need to do like a couple triggers first. None of that. So end this shit straight now, because I know there's going to be one guy, I know a damn fact that there's going to be one guy who's going to say, oh no, I'm in Legion, I have 20 power forever. Because that's just freaking stupid.
Here's another thing, if you're fighting Blaster Joker, and you were to retire your Legion mate at the moment, you cannot perform Legion until you use fight another grade 3 that has Legion in its skill.
Correct.
Because, yeah.
Now,
or even if you were to play Think Saver, and he did his restand skill, it already counts as you using the act skill for the Think Saver that you just rewrote for the stand-up skill.
Alright, correct. Now, we're gonna go, we already discussed the rearguard's ability that require Legion. Now we're gonna discuss Legion abilities that Vanguards have that can activate once you're in Legion. So pretty much the same thing, but it's just a Legion ability because I want to call it that. Don't judge me. Okay, so I like Think Saver. I'm calling it Think Saver. I don't want to hear Think Saver. Looking at you, Cougar.
Think Saver.
Shut up! So, its ability states, you Counterblast 2, you Soul Blast 3, and 2 cards from your hand go to that drop zone. And you can Legion on top of it. So, let's just do this real quick. Blah blah blah. Alright, so I attack. And you guard like an asshole. So let's do this. I'm gonna give you all that power. I'm gonna draw that one, and I'm gonna check again. Now, I'm gonna Counterblast 2, Soul Blast that 3, and I'm going to perform Legion.
Discard 2.
Right. I don't need you to. Alright, so open that deck. And where is he? Wait, I probably just put them all into my... Okay. No, you can't.
All of them.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, so let's put him there. Alright, ride. Now, you ride at stand, but if you just saw, like a minute ago, I gave my draw trigger power to my rear guard. If you give that to your Vanguard, and you perform this ability, you lose that 5k. It does not stack on top of the new Vanguard, because you were riding at base. You're not riding
about that base.
All about that base, my friend, all about that base. Alright, so now, the other part of the ability, I can now Legion from Soul, without having to return 4 cards. In a sense, this is kind of helpful, but at the same time, you kind of want to have to return the 4 cards every now and then if you get some extra cards in your drop zone. Alright, so now we're gonna attack.
Just triggers in your deck. Go ahead.
Alright, so we're gonna perform that. Wow, critical trigger. Let's do it again. Are we gonna be bold? We are not bold. But I think that just about covers everything for Legion, unless there's anything I might have missed out. Cougar.
Nope, I believe we basically got everything covered.
Alright. Look at that, how fast that was. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy that music in the background. I am loving it. So, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and stay tuned for tomorrow where we finally discuss Stride. We are finally up to date tomorrow. And then Saturday should be a video, just like the little things we might have missed. Like, we're going to be discussing the Legion Revival. We're going to be discussing Persona Blast, as I know someone's going to want to hear about that. And I think just the thing, Persona Writing.
Oh yeah, like what we're doing now, technically, things like that.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's probably just going to be a quick little video. The hell, that could probably be up on Friday. I don't know. But other than that, hope you guys have an awesome day.